to a fantastic Friday. It is the DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars 2025. It is the first semi-final. It is the Bangla Tigers in Bangladesh A taking on the Blues of India A. And these are the journeys that they have taken. Against Hong Kong, China, they won by 8 wickets. Against Afghanistan A, they won by 8 wickets. But Sri Lanka A had their say and they lost by 6 runs in perhaps what was the best match of the tournament so far. Has momentum been broken or will it continue? That remains to be seen. At the other end, for India A, superlative against the UAE. Won by 148 runs. The Shaheen showcased their might in that biggest rivalry. But against Oman, they kept their cool, they kept their calm and booked their spot by a victory of 6 wickets. When Parvez Maharouf was down in the centre, it was the first time in this tournament that Jitesh Sharma got to call the toss. And guess what? He won the toss. And India A decided to field first. In this all-important clash, it is Bangladesh A that will be coming out to bat. It remains unchanged and Habibur will be the focus. A century in the first match, effective in the last match against Sri Lanka A. And thereon, Akbar Ali would be looking to see his side move on. Same is the case for India A. Jitesh Sharma has an unchanged side to contend with. Gurjapneet would be effective.
They would like to assess the conditions.
Straight up, an appeal. Perhaps a little high.
And I think it was played.
Just jabbed at it. Web of Suryavanshi there. Each time he comes into focus. Was going towards mid-wicket. It went towards third man. That's the true nature of the pitch. That's the true nature of Habibur's strength as he slashes it. Sail past the boundary.
Yeah, he only knows one way to bat. Try and get...
Goes across once more. There's no second slip. Yes, it goes for a boundary, but Gurjapneet knows that he has the batter in 6s and 7s.
Looking at the conditions, the kind of bounce that the bowlers are getting.
Much straighter this time. Clean connection. 1 bounce 4.
Intentions pretty clear from Bangladesh A openers. They are going to go after the bowlers.
Take that! That is humongous! What a start for Bangladesh A.
Pitch it up, boy. Pitch it up. You need to pitch the ball up.
Goes fast as a double bluff and picked up beautifully by Habibur. Sends it towards the boundary. This is brilliant batting by Bangladesh A. What a start they've gotten at the... Picked it up. Hello Harsh. Bye-bye ball.
Jishan. He's taking over. Habibur and Jishan have decided who's going to be the dasher. Thought everybody is going to think that Habibur is going to try and score runs quickly. Probably they had a chat between them that you...
Plays towards mid-off. That's clutched. Gurjapneet gets his man. The momentum is definitely stalled. And Jishan, who was looking oh so good, has to make the long walk back.
What a comeback from Gurjapneet. Changing the end. Good captaincy. Putting in an effort there. That wasn't that shot that Jishan thought. That wasn't the gifts that he got in the first over that he faced against Gurjapneet. That was pitched up, trying to play those same kind of strokes that he played in the first over. Namandir, the fielder, one of the best fielders in this India A team, and that is the breakthrough that they needed. Jishan Alam gone for 26 of 14 deliveries. 43.
Good crowd coming in. Goes for that big one. Long on fielder. Could watch that go sail over for maximum. Pressure doesn't shrink the brave. It sharpens them.
A boundary after 14 deliveries, and both these batters were waiting for something in their arc, and they finally got it from Harsh Dubey. And no second invitation needed for Habibur. Naturally aggressive all this time. He's been relatively quiet. Got one in his arc, and he picked the balls out of that. Shot over long mud. Good target, these two bowlers. Mainly for a couple of reasons. That's a shot. That's a shot. Slow ball into the pitch, set up beautifully. And Ramandeep has been greeted with the very first ball with a massive six.
That is a good shot. Six of the very first ball, as you mentioned rightly, putting pressure on the new bowler. Shot, a slower delivery, got ample time on that occasion. Zawad Abrar. Good swing of the bat.
Nice and flat. Was asking to be put away. That's a half tracker by Ramandeep. Shot wide, but finds the fielder at deep cover point. He was quite fine there. Some other day, Abrar would have smashed it over a six or a boundary. Not today. Easy catch at the cover point.
Not the best of deliveries, but the fielder was set for Abrar to play that shot, and he fell in the trap. It's too wide, but still, the connection was not the best. You have to give some credit to the captain for putting a fielder right there.
I'm telling you, that was very lucky for India. That delivery got a wicket. Zawad got for 13. Bangladesh 76 for 2. Is also the players and the match officials to have a drink. In South Africa, beating India. That's a memory he'll carry. Shot. Habibur Rahman pumps it over long on. In his arc, over it goes.
Semi-finals aren't about fame, they are about focus, and Habibur Rahman Chauhan is focused. Was in the arc, slower delivery, picked up really well down the ground. Take that, says Habibur Rahman Chauhan. He's holding the key for Bangladesh A. Second.
He goes for the big one. And it stays big. Putting pressure on the fifth bowler. That's the order of the day, and Habibur responds.
Well, he is bowling it away from the wicket, so there's no risk going after him. And again, he's bowling those slower deliveries that have been tonked we saw in the previous over. This time around, bowls it slower, away from the wicket, got the width, in the power. Habibur Rahman Chauhan says, thank you very much.
Cover 49 for Habibur. Stoic. Under pressure. Habibur Rahman Chauhan is making his mark at the DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars and raises his bat once more. In front of an expectant crowd, he has lived up to expectations.
Absolutely amazing innings. That fourth T20 50 for Habibur Rahman Chauhan, and coming on a very important critical game. Semi-final against India A at this DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars 2025. And look at that, 50 unbeaten, 4 sixes, 2 fours, striking above just one.
Yeah! Soft, but Dubey does the trick. A sigh of relief for India A. And Akbar Ali, oh, he'd be so disappointed.
That's a very soft dismissal, you will tell, because he wanted to put Habibur on the strike, and in the process he perishes. Harsh Dubey turning the pressure into performance. Look at that, providing the breakthrough, simple as it comes, and breaks that threatening partnership of 32. India A. And send back the skipper Akbar Ali after making 9. Bangladesh A are 108 for 3.
Habibur, there's something new. Goes wide. He bisects those deep fielders. You talk about mid-wicket, forget that. I'll hit a 6 over extra cover.
Well, he goes past Vaibhav Suryavanshi in the number of sixes hit in this DP World Asia Cup Rising Star. 19 sixes to his name now. Again, I say that don't bowl it away from the wicket to him, because you allow him to open his hands and then he's got that power to smash it all around. Look at that. He's got the most number of sixes now, 19 to his name.
David Hellman company.
He has an unbeaten 53 in T20s. Okay, there you go. Finally, finger raise. Suyash gets the breakthrough, gets the wicket. Well, he was sent for Habibur, but he won't mind taking the wicket off Abu Haider.
And that's a disappointing shot. Love the hat though. Going across the line, a wide-ish delivery. Slight googly, you can hear that faint edge. And Suyash silences all expectations that Bangladesh had of Abu Haider Roni. He goes without troubling the scorers. 119 for 4.
Third man in the circle, any top edge behind square will be a boundary. Not where Habibur Rahman intended, but he'll take it.
Absolutely, a bit of luck going Habibur's way. We saw how the innings started, 2 top edges flying over the third man, and now we have seen the third. Yeah, wanted to go straight, but the angle of the delivery, taking the outside edge. Good thing is that he went into the stroke, fully committed to it.
And go over square leg. Just like that. Well done. An easy catch. And well done to Jitesh Sharma and Gurjapneet to getting the tactics right. And this occasion is a big wicket, the prize wicket of Habibur Rahman.
A very soft dismissal that. As soon as the field changed, I think the batter was still in 2 minds where to go next, where to go looking for runs, and in the end he played this shot with one hand, probably didn't get the length, and in the end holding out an easy catch to the man at covers in the ring. And Gurjapneet, well, his reaction is what the whole fuss is about. Habibur Rahman Sohan, 65 or 46 he got.
Against the wind. Straight. Long off in place and long on as well. And the long on fielder says mine and takes a good one. That's exactly what India were after. Namandir picks up a big wicket.
Beautiful catch that. Wonderfully judged, and in the end picks up another wicket. Indian Namandir coming in to fill in those important 2 overs, and I think it can't go more right for India that the fill-up bowlers are also picking up wickets. Once again trying to go across the angle, not playing it towards covers, not looking at another cricketing stroke, just trying to go with everything towards leg side. An intelligent bowling, I have to say, from Naman. He just slowed the pace down. Bangladesh
Short delivery, set up, and he times it over long on. 4 fielders in the leg side, all saving the boundary, and Mehrab gave it a real thumping over long on.
Gurjapneet, this is not on. This is not what you are ought to do. Bowling a length ball when everything with the full ball was going right for him as his team. I don't know why he wanted to change that. That setup, asking to be hit. 6 important.
Going to be Namandir. Shot. Things finds the fielder and long off. No, evades him. That's an excellent hit. Mehrab Hossain give himself room a little bit. The umpire will consult the third umpire to check it is a 4 or 6. What a hit.
Yeah, for a change, somebody has opted to play a cricket stroke. That makes sense. Going with the spin, creating room and hitting over extra cover. A fantastic cricket shot. Just have a look at this. Great footwork, getting down to it, extending the arms and just hitting it in the gap, which is almost always there over extra.
Players, batsmen having to play the last 2 overs. This is the difference. Confirmation. by Mehmood Khan from Afghanistan.
Also needs to respond in proper manner.
Reverse hit. Sweeper cover fielder. He does the running to his right, but still, it's an excellent hit. Almost a switch hit over cow point. Mehrab Hossain, he's turning the heat on.
With the spin is the key here. With the spin, great athleticism from a position which is not ideal. He generated tremendous power. Just have a look at that stroke. Brilliantly executed. But the key is hitting with the spin.
Change the angle. And it's another six. Third six of the over. Short, set up. And Mehrab give the full Monty towards it.
Now he's got the bowler on his own terms. After hitting two shots with the spin, now he has to come and bowl over the wicket, which he hasn't done. And this is why spinner towards the end of the innings can be a possible threat to yourself. And that is why I said the option should be Ramandeep. 3 sixes of 4 deliveries, 18 already.
Reverse it again. Make it another maximum. 4 sixes, a boundary of the 19th over by Namandir. And after the 19th over, it's 172 for 6.
Yeah,
To come up. Oh, extra cover, a go cow point, and finds the boundary again. That's another good hit. There were two fielders behind square in the offside. One, a fine or a deep extra cover, found the gap perfectly as Hemanta Boteju will consult the third umpire again.
it's raining boundaries, it's a rampage. And both the Bangladesh batters now getting the better of Indian bowlers in the last couple of overs. Have a look.
Short delivery, and Mehrab Hossain, he picked the bounce out of that. The massive six over long on. The last 2 overs, it was raining sixers, and clearly the momentum is with Bangladesh. They finished 194 for 6 in their allotted 20 overs.
Great finish from Bangladesh. Magnificent hitting towards all parts of the boundary. In the end, Indian bowlers losing the plot, not executing the plans at 28 of the second last over, and then the pressure showed in the last over. And the
Per over. Walks out. Vaibhav Suryavanshi on your left. India A to have a good chance of winning this game. I just have this feeling Suryavanshi got to play one of those special knocks that where he's capable.
Ripan Mondal, the man in form, the highest wicket taker for Bangladesh A in this tournament. Economy just over 8 with the best of 4 for 24. He has bowled well and he can rip through. Bangladesh are defending the target of 195. We're all set for the chase here. India A versus Bangladesh A. Game on. Here comes Ripan Mondal.
You could chase big totals. He's gone for it. That should be a 6. Right from the meat of the blade. Sweet timer. Vaibhav, intentions are clear. He's going to back himself.
A free mind scores faster than a free arm. Vaibhav Suryavanshi struck the first 6 of the innings. The slower delivery picked up so early. Look at that focus. Ah, this guy can hit. Goes for it again. Came big on him. But no matter. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is on song. India are off to a flying start.
That's not the length Ripan would want to bowl. His captain's just gone up to him. You got to pitch the ball a little up. You got to swing it. You got to try and get a wicket. If you start thinking what is the batter going to do, that ball is not going to come out of your hand at the right time. And this is what you
Goes for that fuller one. But Vaibhav Suryavanshi says thank you very much, finds the gap,
a bat flow he's got. Comes in with that positive frame of mind, backing himself, believing in his strengths. Pressure on the bowler. And who is the bowler? Rippon. The highest wicket taker, joint high.
This time the connection was good and the result even sweeter. In high stakes cricket, clarity is the most valuable currency here.
Leading run scorer now. That's the 206 of this tournament. What a hit. He hit it and it stayed. Flattish delivery coming onto the bat nicely. Probably Akbar Ali thought bring on the spinner because we've seen Vaibhav Suryavanshi has struggled a little bit against spinners in the beginning. But he's trying to prove something here. Another big one. What a hit! That stays as well. 2 overs gone, 35 for none. India. Was early on.
Goes up and over. Oh, what a shot. That is a cracking stroke from Priyansh Arya. All the way for maximum. Timing to perfection.
It's like telling Vaibhav Suryavanshi that I'm not going to sit back and just watch you. You got to watch me as well. That's a beautiful shot. Got into that position so quickly. Trying to bowl quicker with the bowler.
Gives it a charge. Priyansh Arya taking on Jishan Alam. Back-to-back sixes for Priyansh and India A.
He scored 3 tens so far. The 3 innings that he's played so far, he scored 10, 10 and 10. So this is his highest score so far in this tournament. Lovely use of the feed. Oh, well timed. Beautiful timing that.
I like his partnership. Abdul Ghaffar Saklan greeted with the boundary of the first ball from Vaibhav Suryavanshi, and that brings up the team 50. That's the fastest team 50 of this edition of DP World Rising Stars Asia Cup. Came just of 19 deliveries.
Vaibhav Suryavanshi on song. Welcome Saklan with the boundary. Inside out. That's a difficult shot to play. Knew exactly where the fielders were.
Coaching staff. Catch it is the call. Fielder at long on. Makes no mistake. Jishan Alam. Abdul Ghaffar Saklan with that CR7 celebration. It's the big breakthrough for Bangladesh. It's the wicket of Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
And an important one. He was really going after the bowlers. And look at that Bangladesh crowd there. They should be happy seeing the back of Vaibhav Suryavanshi. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You'll have to learn to play along the ground as well. There's too much in the air, and I remember my coach telling every batter who would play in the air that you're giving half a chance to bowler all the time. You play strokes in the air, and this is exactly what happened. And Saklan should be happy. Got an important wicket. These two were running away with it. Suryavanshi gone for 38 of 15 deliveries, 53 for 1.
Now in the first 6 overs.
Slower delivery. Chipped over the infield. He'll win the race. A much needed boundary. The drought is over. At the end of 6, it's 62. Crunched. Oh, and there you go. You can't afford to do that. Abu Haider Roni's just come into the attack, and you can see how disappointed Akbar Ali is as well.
Much needed boundary for Naman to just calm him down. Jitteriness that a person has as a batter when you walk in and you don't get a run in a chase for too long. This is a very lazy effort.
Clip towards square leg, that's catching practice. Namandeer perishes. The Indian innings has stalled, and as of right now, it's the Bangla Tigers that remain on top.
What's going on? What sort of a shot is that? Knowing that there's a fielder on the boundary waiting for this stroke to be played, and that too, I think, of a pace on delivery, but still, yeah, he did not play with the full flourish. Just tried to be cute with a small short arm jab, not enough to take it across the ropes. In the end, holding out, and India.
Short is by Mehrab, who comes in as a change once more. Oh, almost there. Once more for Yasir. It's one of those conundrums. Do I go for the catch? Do I save the boundary? He took the risk.
At this very moment, I think he did the right thing, going for the catch. He made an effort. He should have stopped the ball. But I think these sort of chances are always difficult. Running forward, yeah, he was very close by themselves.
What a shot that is. The sound of the bat is ringing across Doha.
On the up, brilliantly struck. But you have to question the bowler's line and length. What is he up to? First ball was a wide, and then a short and wide ball, allowing the batter to free his arms. He's not somebody who's quick. This is a free hit.
I don't think he has the field for that kind of delivery. He has a deep point, yes. Takes him on. Takes long off on, who can just be a mere spectator. Those in the stands celebrate.
Yeah, I think he has taken a decision to go after Haider. And he has been provided the opportunities to do so. The length isn't ideal. The pace is just ideal for the batter to go after. Just have a look at this. This time it was a cutter, off cutter. But again, the line and the length, both in the favor of the batter, who does a brilliant job in execution. Hits it into the crowd. Pressure hitting off India now with these hits.
That's a good comeback delivery, but well negotiated. Just opened the face of the bat and guided it towards the boundary.
That is excellent batting. Very sensible, just waiting for the ball and maneuvering the length into the gap. Priyansh has certainly started to fire. Earlier, Maninder Paji was saying that he is due with some runs. He's a very good player. He hasn't fired in the tournament, and now come the big stage, the big guy. And Sharia 44 of 22, striking at 200.
He's taken him on. Priyansh Arya departs. Rakibul yet again delivers for his captain.
I like the way he watches the batter and how he approaches the crease. The body language is different from all the other bowlers. Rakibul comes in and just does his job straight away, picks up the all-important wicket of Priyansh, who was looking brilliant, striking 44 runs of 22 balls before this happened. And the length is important over here from the bowler, pitching it way shorter than what the previous bowlers have done, and this time the fielder makes no mistake.
Yeah, Priyansh Arya will cut a disappointed figure as Rakibul celebrates.
Just asking you who you think will be able to provide the breakthrough. We're talking about breakthrough, breaking the shackles. This is high in the air, and a boundary comes after 27 deliveries. It was in the arc, and he smashed that for maximum. Nihal Vadera, take that for a shot.
Greatness doesn't grow in comfort, it grows in the sharp edges of pressure. Pressure was on, he took it.
Yeah, not cracking under pressure, making the noise.
Darted in, swings away, will get a boundary. All of a sudden the momentum is shifting towards India.
Yeah, well, after being smashed for a maximum the previous delivery that he bowled really full, this time too short. So both the occasion not bowling it right and paying the price. That tells you that the margin for the error is too little in these contests. That over went for 19 runs.
Gives it a charge right away. Jitesh takes on Abu Haider down the ground, downtown, 6 of the first ball.
Maybe the skipper was thinking that he could be creating another opportunity, not to be. And how typical that is, how you start the over. It is always to take the bowler on. It's always the first or the last delivery, and the bowlers can be taken for runs. Slower delivery, he came down the track, and what a start to the over.
Around the wicket. Top edge, trying to be cheeky. Still effective for India A. Jitesh taking on Abu Haider, 10 of the first 2 balls.
Well, as a captain, you think that you've been there for a very long time now. So let's start in going after the bowlers. The equation has come down to 53 now of 34, because 10 runs, as you said it, Mazhar, have come off the last 2 delivery, and that's not a bad shot.
Fuller, nicely played. Calmness under pressure is what separates the good from the great.
You talk about great, that is a shot of great Virat Kohli. Just going for it, opening the face of the bat and smashing it for maximum. What an over this has been for India A. Just look at that shot. Beautiful timing. This time around, full force behind it. Opening the face of the bat, making sure it clears the boundary. Amazing shot that. In one word, that is artwork.
Superb timing as well. Last ball. What delivery? Outside edge. Taken. What a catch from Akbar Ali. Abu Haider has the last laugh. Outstanding. What a game we are having here. End of over number 15. India A 150 for 4.
Skipper had to do something outstanding, extraordinary to send back Jitesh, and this time around once again wanted to play down the leg side, top edge, and Akbar Ali takes a blinder. An over that is conceded 18 run, a shot that he wanted to play somewhere else has been into the gloves of the skipper to send back the skipper. Jitesh Sharma making 33, India A 150 for 4.
He's off the mark straight away with a classical back foot punch all around the ground. Beautifully hit. 271st boundary of the DP World Men's Rising Stars Asia Cup comes through a courtesy of a classical back foot punch.
Oh, he had a lot of time for that shot. Too short. What a game of cricket we are having. This is what the semi-final should be all about. Pressure on.
Shot. Oh, extra cover. Just evaded it. For a second I thought the short extra cover had it. But Ramandeep, what a shot under pressure.
He's got it in him, Ramandeep. That is why he's here. He's done well so far. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. Picture perfect. Kept that pose there for the photographers.
He's under pressure. Full toss. Straight up in the air. Akbar Ali says mine. Oh, he drops it. He drops it. Couple of overs before, he took a stunner to dismiss Jitesh Sharma. And of Nehal Vadera, Akbar Ali drops the sitter.
Pressure. Pressure is catching up. This is a pressure situation. Captain, all that experience in the world, drops a sitter. Drops it at the wrong time for Bangladesh. Oh, those eyes were not on the ball.
And we go again. Here comes Ripon Mondal. In the slot, long on fielder in place, and straight at him. Jishan Alam at long on, cool as a cucumber. And Ramandeep Singh is unlucky. Got a good piece of the willow, but didn't have the distance.
Yeah, didn't get the elevation. Ripon is the leading wicket taker now in this tournament. The Bangladesh crowd on their toes, should be happy, trying to bowl that Yorker right length where the batter couldn't get that elevation that we are talking about. 17 for
Semi-final, living up to his expectations. Yorker, right on the money. Rakibul Hasan is not going to turn the ball. He's going to bowl it quick. And Ashutosh Sharma trying to pump it straight down the ground, misses it, and the middle stump gets castled.
What a game of cricket this is. This is total entertainment. This game has been like...
In the slot, Harsh Dubey misses it, and the long on fielder makes it. Coming back for the second run. Oh! No! A super over! Akbar Ali, what have you done? Just had to be sensible. Keep the ball in your hand, take the bails off. Would have given a victory to Bangladesh. They have to. It's a crucial juncture in the game. I reckon Vaibhav Suryavanshi wouldn't have batted with the Yorkers, been bowled with the older ball for a little while. And I don't think this is a bad choice. Ramandeep has a reputation of being a big hitter. Jitesh Sharma runs behind his back in this innings. Some clean hitting with 33 of 23. I reckon India has gone the right way. As expected, I think it's going to be Ripon Mondal for Bangladesh. Fielders at the moment, the 5 fielders outside the circle at deep square leg, deep mid, long on, long off, and a sweeper cover. Ripon Mondal, highest wicket taker of the competition. And just imagine his thought process in a super over, Mazauddin.
Must be eyeing for this block hole. He bowled really well in the penultimate over that he bowled. He's got that Yorker, got that pace, and also hitting this length hard. But at the moment, he'll be looking to bowl those block holes under pressure. Can he deliver?
Yeah, he bowled 6 in the block hole in the 19th over. So he is somebody who's practiced that delivery quite a lot.
Here comes the first ball. Yorker straight away. Jitesh Sharma trying to be cute. Ripon Mondal, middle stump, bullseye.
It was a rather premeditated from Jitesh. He was hoping for that Yorker. But you miss, I hit, says Ripon Mondal. What a start.
Well bowled. That's Yorker number 7 in a row. That 19th over we were talking about. He bowled them 6 Yorkers, and what a delivery. Perfect.
Ripon Mondal comes again. Yorker again, short extra cover, back pedals and takes it. 2 in 2. Ripon Mondal, his good competition goes on, and India all out in the super over without a single score on the board.
The game you're frightened of losing is not worth winning. They weren't able to put a run on the board in the super over. Bangladesh need 1 to win.
Great stuff from Ripon. Fabulous bowling. Bad choices by India though. I'm not sending Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Parveez, you asked me who should be opening.
The game gives you windows, not doors. You have to break through. Yasir Ali, the experienced campaigner, alongside Jishan Alam.
Looking at how things proceed in the middle, it's going to be Yasir Ali taking on the strike against Suyash Sharma. Yasir Ali, Jishan Alam, the 2 fielders who drop catches in this innings. 2 fielders outside circle is at deep mid wicket and long on. Googly straight away. Long on fielder in place. And he takes it. Ramandeep Singh. He's about 10 to 15 feet in front of the boundary rope. And Yasir Ali, very first ball, probably picked up the googly, trying to tonk it over. He's been dismissed.
There's going to be a boundary check. If
As we speak, just confirming to the umpires in the middle, and the dreaded finger goes out. Yasir Ali, very first delivery, trying to go for the glory hit over mid-wicket. He's dismissed.
Akbar Ali, the skipper, comes in taking the responsibility for Bangladesh A. They just need one to win. They need some common sense in the middle. They need to keep things calm. Akbar Ali dropped a catch. Can he finish things off for his side? As Bangladesh.
Oh, down the leg side, and a wide being called. That was a googly, and thanks to the Evans, Akbar Ali he got everything in this game. Suyash Sharma, I thought the pace was right, not the line, not the length.
was there a stumping opportunity there?
Every generation announces itself. Tonight, this one spoke fluently. Akbar Ali, oh boy. In the end, it was the Indian bowler who conceded a wide, not from the bat.
Yeah, Mazhar looks more relaxed here now. Just like the Bangladesh A captain.